All right, I'll try to keep this super short. This is a 3-acre tract at Bull Shoals Lake, direct frontage on the Corps of Engineer take line, so you've got access to the water, very close to a couple different spots where you can put your boat or your jet skis or whatnot into the water, and actually just right across from Tucker Hollow Marina here. So the property's outlined in red. It's located at Timber Shoals Ranch, which is this huge private peninsula on Bull Shoals Lake. Corps of Engineer land is the shaded land that you see going around the edge of the peninsula. Yellow roads are the road easements within Timber Shoals Ranch. So to get to the property, take Mo Ark Road, paved road down to the south. This is the state line right here between Missouri and Arkansas. Um, It'll jog to the left, and you'll take the gravel easement road right on down to the property, about a mile and a half to get there. Different places for your boat. This pink line goes east to State Line Cove. The pink line is, this first part is not actually an easement. It goes over a private meadow, but we happen to own the south part of that meadow, and you're welcome to cross it. As soon as you get to the shaded area, now you're on the Corps of Engineer land, and you can just follow the trail right down to the cove. That's super private, and it's good fishing in that cove as well. It's good fishing anywhere at Bull Shoals Lake. And then moving on down to the property, if you were to continue just a little further on the easement road, you're in a nice chunk of core land with a huge sandy beach area. When the water level is a little lower, and then when they raise the water up, it'll be up higher toward this vegetation, and it's still a beautiful area. Lots of places to fish and picnic and whatnot, and hard packed gravel area to put your boat in the water. So those are both just kind of natural areas. They're not really improved fishing or um, boat launch areas or whatnot. They're just natural. They're extremely private because although the Corps of Engineer land is open for the public to use, these private roads at Timber Shoals Ranch are not. So unless you're a property owner, you're not going to get a vehicle to the Sandy Beach area, or probably not to the State Line Cove area up toward the top either. So super private. Let's zoom in on the property here. Tract 59, about 3 acres in size. You can see it right there. The shaded area again on both sides of the lake is the Corps of Engineer land. There's Tucker Hollow Marina just across the cove. So it's handy to have that nearby for the little bait shop and little cafe and all the normal marina stuff. It's directly across. The property itself has about 245 feet of direct frontage on the Corps of Engineer line. So as we zoom in a little more, you can see that. Basically, the whole southwest side of the property directly borders the Corps land. You can walk right across that. Very short walk right to the lake itself. I mean, you can fish and swim and whatever, and then go right back to your property again. So it's really cool. All kinds of shoreline that you've got access to here since you're bordering that Corps land. It's really cool. This spot you see up here just north of the property is a very small old, I guess like not a gravel pit, more like a quarry where they had quarried some large flat rocks to use for the front of a few houses. It was decades ago. Can't even actually see it from the easement road, but since you can see it from the air, I wanted to mention what that was. The yellow lines, like I said, are the easement roads. You can actually see a road or a trail stair-stepping through the peninsula here. That's an old road from what this, I guess, was 100 years ago or whatever. Is going to be a subdivision, and they did some roads and whatnot, and they never followed through with it. So a couple of roads remain. The only road easements are the yellow lines that you see on the map. So this road that stair steps through, it just happens to be a little private trail. No one has access across your property. So you could put fence up on each side if you wanted to on that. The easement road, obviously, everybody can use, but no one can cross over your property there. Zoom in a little more. Actually, let's stay out and we'll do a topo map. Topography is awesome on this property. It's fantastic. It's the highest on the northeast side, and it's not quite flat, but I mean it's just a very, very gradual slope down as you go toward the water. So just almost flat, but not quite. Just a slight slope down. Pretty much all usable. Beautiful property. It's basically entirely wooded with cedar and hardwood and all kinds of stuff. Access to the water is great. I mean, you can walk directly west This little cove area here, let's go back to the Google map. This little cove area is cool. We walked out here, I think, to do a video. The interesting thing is if you go north from the little cove, it's like a miniature bluff. But as soon as you get to the cove and southerly, it's much more gradual to the lake. So if you're looking for a bluff frontage to jump off and be a daredevil or get some pictures and stuff, that's awesome. If you'd rather just have the gradual frontage for fishing and swimming, and I guess you can fish from the bluff anyway, but if you'd rather have the gradual frontage to get right into the water, to swim and goof off and stuff, you've got that as soon as you get to the south side of the cove. So a lot of public land that you can use and explore and enjoy here. Beautiful, beautiful tract. There, kept it kind of short. Not super short, but hopefully nobody got too bored. That's tract 39 at Timber Shoals Ranch. One of the great ones that borders the Corps of Engineer land and is right across from that marina. So extremely popular section of lake. You can fish for just about anything. You can fish year-round. You can jet ski and all that good stuff, tube and everything else. So awesome property. If you have any questions, let us know, but check out InstantAcres.com to see if this property is still available. We would love to speak with you.